Welcome to Daily Dreamer, the podcast that provides practical tips and insights to help you reach your biggest dreams. Tune in for daily doses of motivation, inspiration, and actionable advice to turn your aspirations into reality. Whether you're looking to find clarity, boost your confidence, or stay on track with your goals, Daily Dreamer is here to guide you every step of the way.
All right, let's dive into this video someone sent us, The Master Key to Success, starring Dr. Napoleon Hill. This is going to be good.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, obviously, whoever sent this to us is looking to unlock some serious potential, and we're going to try and help them do that.
Yeah, this is going to be fun.
So we're going to break down these 17 principles that Hill lays out as the pathway to success.
Yeah, and it's wild how even decades later, his work is still so popular. People are still looking for that edge.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
For sure.
And this video really boils it down, makes it feel very relevant, even in today's world,
Totally. Yeah. So think of this video like a treasure map, right? We're on a quest to find the buried treasure.
Ooh, I like that.
Actionable advice that you can use starting today.
Yes. Love it.
Right.
Perfect. So where do we even begin with something like this?
Well, I think the foundation, the very starting point, what Hill calls definiteness of purpose.
And, he makes a pretty bold statement right off the bat. He says, write down your lifelong desire, and he'll give you the key to get it.
He's not messing around.
No, he's not.
He's like, I gotcha. Just tell me what you want.
It's deeper than just wishing, though, right?
Oh, for sure.
It's got to be clear.
Yeah, it's not vague aspirations.
No.
It's got to be crystal clear goals.
Exactly.
And he uses this powerful image.
Okay.
2 sealed envelopes.
Okay.
One has the riches from controlling your mind. The other one, penalties for neglecting it.
Ooh.
Right.
Strong image.
Stark reminder that success starts with knowing what you're aiming for.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like you wouldn't set off on a road trip without putting the destination in your GPS, right?
Right.
This is like the GPS for your life.
I love that.
Yeah.
So we've set our GPS now.
Okay, we're ready.
But what if that journey feels too big to tackle alone? That's where the Mastermind principle comes in, right?
Yeah, absolutely. This is where the magic of collaboration comes into play.
Hill says that 2 or more minds aligned on that goal create a synergy that's more powerful than going solo.
Okay.
And he even suggested,
Yeah.
like the Declaration of Independence
Wow.
was the result of a mastermind group.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty wild.
That's just a powerful concept.
So the video mentions some classic examples,
Yeah.
like Kate Smith and Ted Collins.
Yep.
Or Edgar Bergen with Charlie McCarthy.
Yeah, those are great examples.
But it makes you wonder, what would a modern-day mastermind look like?
Oh, that's a great question. So imagine like a group of entrepreneurs, right, coming together to brainstorm their next big venture,
Okay.
sharing resources, expertise to overcome challenges, or a team of scientists collaborating on groundbreaking research, pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Together, this principle, it can be applied to anything, where collective intelligence and support can fuel progress.
So inspiring. It's like having that built-in support system to keep you motivated and accountable. But even with the best plans and the best support, we all know there are going to be some hurdles.
Of course.
Right.
Always.
So how do we navigate those bumps in the road?
That's where the habit of going the extra mile comes in.
Okay.
And it's exactly what it sounds like. Exceeding expectations. Delivering more than what's asked. Hill even had a formula for it.
Oh, really?
He said quality of service, plus quantity of service, plus the mental attitude in which you deliver it.
I love that he includes mental attitude in there, because it's not just about working harder. It's about doing it with a positive spirit.
Exactly.
We got it.
It's like they say, it's not about the hours you put in, but what you put in the hours.
Exactly. Right.
Exactly.
So is Hill just talking about this stuff, or did he actually have examples?
Oh, he had tons of stories. He talked about secretaries going above and beyond, earning promotions, even marrying your bosses.
No way.
It sounds old-fashioned, I know.
Yeah.
But the message is timeless. Think about it. Who gets remembered? The person who does the bare minimum.
Right.
Or the one who over-delivers.
Yeah.
Consistently.
Definitely the overachiever.
Right.
Okay, so we have a clear goal. We've got our support team. We're willing to go the extra mile. But what about those moments when self-doubt creeps in?
Ah, yes.
You know.
Self-doubt the monster.
How do we maintain that belief? in ourselves and our vision?
Well, this is where applied faith comes in.
Okay.
And Hill breaks it down. Positive and negative sides of faith.
Interesting.
The positive side, focusing on what you want,
Okay.
not on what you fear.
So it's like consciously choosing to focus on the positive.
Exactly.
Okay.
Almost like training your mind to expect success.
Did Harley have any real-world examples of this?
Oh, yeah, tons.
Yeah.
Think about Thomas Edison. Imagine the resilience to keep believing in the light bulb after like thousands of failed attempts.
Oh my gosh.
Right. Or Henry Ford, envisioning the car when everyone thought he was crazy.
Yeah.
This wasn't luck. It was unwavering faith, fueling their actions.
Okay, so it's not just wishful thinking. It's about backing it up with consistent effort.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Effort and faith.
What's next?
Well, next up, Hill talks about the importance of a sales-pleasing personality.
Okay, wait.
Now, before you think this is just about being a smooth talker,
Yeah.
remember, different era when he was writing this, right?
Sure.
So what he really means is developing those traits that make you someone people want to work with,
Okay.
someone they trust and believe in.
So it's not about being fake or manipulative. It's about genuine qualities that draw people in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Think about it, Carnegie. Valued a pleasing personality. 10 times more than raw talent.
Really?
Yeah, he said that.
Wow.
And this wasn't about superficial charm. It was about being someone people naturally gravitate towards.
Okay, so what are some of the key ingredients for this personality?
So he highlights a bunch of traits. A positive mental attitude, being adaptable, flexible,
Okay.
expressing genuine enthusiasm,
Okay.
and most importantly, sincerity.
Right.
Approaching every interaction with sincerity.
Okay.
But just as important are the things to avoid,
What do you mean?
like interrupting sarcasm,
Yeah.
constantly giving unsolicited advice.
Oh, yeah. I know some people like that.
Yeah, we all do, right?
Yeah.
So it's about being mindful of how you come across.
Right.
It's fascinating how these soft skills can have such a big impact.
Oh, they're huge.
Yeah, and it ties back to the other principles too, right?
Yeah.
If you have a clear purpose, a support team, willingness to go the extra mile, but you lack those people skills. It's like having a high-performance engine
Okay.
without a steering wheel.
Right.
You're not going anywhere.
It's all connected.
It is.
Okay, so we've got our GPS.
Okay.
Our team's assembled. We've got a positive attitude and a winning personality.
All right, looking good.
But what about that inner strength to keep going,
Yes.
even when things are tough?
That is where self-discipline comes into play.
Of course.
And Hill's very specific about this.
Yeah.
It's about mastering those bad habits and
Yeah.
replacing them with good ones.
So it's not just about willpower.
Right. It's about having systems and strategies
Gotcha.
to stay on track.
Okay.
And he breaks it down. Controlling your speech,
Okay.
reactions,
Yeah.
emotions,
Like what kind of emotion?
especially fear and anger,
Interesting.
even those related to, the sex drive.
Wow, he really is covering all the bases.
He is.
Okay.
He believed in transmutation,
What's that?
taking those strong emotions,
Okay.
like passion, anger,
Yeah.
channeling them toward a productive goal.
Fascinating.
He even talked about discipline in your diet.
Really?
Religion, politics, and
like diet.
everything all ties in.
So it's not just about willpower, it's about having a plan.
It is a plan and sticking to it.
Sticking to it, yeah, that's the hard part.
He wasn't superhuman,
Mm-hmm.
He had his own struggles,
I'm sure.
but he believed
Hmm.
that by creating a system and being consistent,
Mm.
anyone could achieve incredible things.
That's really inspiring.
Right.
Okay, so we've talked about clear goals, building a support network, going above and beyond, cultivating that magnetic personality, and harnessing the power of self-discipline.
We've covered a lot.
What's next on this journey to unlock our potential?
Now we're getting into a principle that's been huge in personal development forever. Positive mental attitude.
Okay.
But Hill wasn't just talking about, like, slapping on a happy face,
Right.
It goes deeper than that.
I'm sure our listener is going to want more than just think positive, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's about choice. Choosing where your energy goes, where your attention goes.
Oh.
He's got a bunch of actionable tips, too.
Like what?
Creating a solid morning routine,
Okay.
focusing on solutions instead of problems.
That's a good one.
Oh, and this one's my favorite. Spend a minute each morning laughing, like really hard.
No.
But in private, of course.
In private. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I love that, though. Just a little laughter therapy to start your day. It's like
Yeah.
even when things are tough, you choose to see that glass half full.
Exactly. Right.
It's not a fixed trait.
What do you mean?
It's a muscle. You got to work,
You got to build up that resilience.
You got it.
Okay, so we're building that mental muscle.
Right, and that leads perfectly into enthusiasm.
Okay.
Hill saw it as a straight-up amplifier. It boosts your thoughts, actions, everything.
I can see that it's like when someone's really enthusiastic, you can just feel it, right?
For sure.
Like a teacher who loves their subject or a leader who pumps up their team.
Exactly. It's contagious.
Yeah.
And persuasive.
Oh, yeah.
Makes people want to follow.
So can anyone be enthusiastic, or are some people just born with it?
Hill actually believed it could be cultivated.
Really?
He suggested practicing it, even if it feels forced at first,
Make it till you make it kind of thing?
Exactly.
Okay.
And focus on what you're passionate about.
Yeah. Find that spark.
Yes.
But enthusiasm alone isn't enough, right?
No, you got to turn those ideas into action.
So you need the drive.
You need the drive, and that's where personal initiative comes in. All right, tell me about this one.
Hills was adamant about this one. It's the key to reaching beyond the ordinary.
Going above and beyond.
Even further.
Okay.
It's about being a self-starter, taking action, not waiting to be told what to do.
I bet he wouldn't have liked being micromanaged.
Not a chance.
Did he have any examples of this, like real-world people?
Oh, yeah, he loves stories.
Okay.
He talked about F.W. Woolworth.
Who's that?
Built a whole retail empire from, get this, a 5 and 10 cent store idea.
Oh, starting small.
And W. Clement Stone.
Another big name.
Huge in insurance.
Okay.
Both started from almost nothing.
But massive success through initiative.
It's not about waiting for the perfect opportunity.
It's about making it yourself.
Exactly.
I like that.
And get this.
What?
He listed 16 attributes of people with strong initiative.
16. Okay, lay it on me.
Okay, so we've got having a definite purpose, making quick decisions.
Sounds familiar.
Going the extra mile. It's all connected, right?
All coming together.
Understanding what makes people tick.
Okay.
Communication, focus.
Wow, that's a lot.
It's about building that complete package.
So we're painting a picture here.
We are.
Someone with vision, positive, enthusiastic, and driven.
And we can't forget the reality, though.
What do you mean?
Not every journey is smooth sailing.
That's for sure. We all hit those roadblocks.
Exactly. And for that, we have learning from adversity.
Okay.
Now, this isn't about denying how hard things can get.
Right.
It's about perspective.
Okay.
He actually said every challenge has a hidden benefit, a chance to grow.
It's like what doesn't kill you.
Makes you stronger.
Right, exactly.
But with a deeper meaning.
Okay, I like it.
He talked about Milo C. Jones.
Who's that?
He became paralyzed,
Oh,
but built this crazy successful sausage business from his farm.
No way.
And of course, FDR overcoming polio to become president.
Yeah, that's incredible.
These aren't just stories, though.
What are they then?
Proof that setbacks can fuel even greater things.
So it's not about wishing the bad stuff away. It's about finding the good in it.
That's the shift.
That's powerful.
And that takes us right into creative vision.
Okay, let's get creative.
Hill made a distinction between two types of imagination.
Oh, I'm intrigued.
You have synthetic imagination,
Like that.
combining existing ideas.
Okay.
And then there's creative imagination.
Which is?
This is like tapping into the subconscious, creating something truly new.
I like where this is going.
Think of Edison's light bulb.
Okay.
That was synthetic, combining electricity and filaments.
Right.
But his phonograph,
What about it?
capturing and replaying sound,
That's pretty amazing.
that was pure creative imagination, totally new.
You can see that difference everywhere, right?
Oh, for sure.
Like the Eskimo pie combining chocolate and ice cream,
That's synthetic.
but the airplane, that's a whole new level.
A whole new level. Exactly.
So we need to exercise our imagination.
We do.
See the world differently.
Be open to inspiration from anywhere.
Okay, but in this day and age, how do you even filter all the information? There's so much out there.
Right.
How do you know what's real?
That is where accurate thinking comes in.
Okay, this sounds important.
It's crucial, really. Critical thinking, separating fact from opinion.
Avoiding all the misinformation out there.
Exactly.
That's so hard these days.
It is. Hill even mentioned Woodrow Wilson.
Okay, the president.
Yeah. Known for being thoughtful.
Yeah.
Refused to give an opinion until he had all the facts.
Better to be silent than look foolish. Right. But how do we apply that to our lives?
It's about being careful, not just accepting everything you see online.
Don't believe everything you read, right?
Exactly.
And don't get stuck in those echo chambers.
Avoid those at all costs.
Now, this next one sounds a little out there.
Oh, yeah. Which one?
Cosmic habit force?
Ah, yes, this is a good one.
Is this like the universe is working for you kind of thing?
It's a bit more than that. He called it a universal law
Uh,
governing habits, actions, everything.
like literally everything.
From stars to people.
Wow.
And it's got two sides.
Okay, tell me more.
Positive side, good habits lead to success.
Okay, makes sense.
But then there's the negative side.
Uh,
He called it hypnotic rhythm.
Hypnotic rhythm. What's that?
It's when those fears, those negative thoughts, become self-fulfilling prophecies.
Oh, wow. So it's not just positive thinking then. It's about actions, too. It's lining them with what you want.
Your internal GPS.
I like that analogy.
We have the power to break free from those negative patterns, though.
We do.
You do.
Okay, that's encouraging.
Create new habits that actually support you.
So we're constantly shaping our own reality.
We are.
Wow, both consciously and unconsciously.
Through the choices we make, the habits we build.
This is getting deep.
It is.
Okay, we've covered habits, positive thinking, thinking accurately.
We're on a roll.
But I want to come back to the mastermind principle.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
It's about collaboration, right?
More than that, it's about synergy.
What do you mean?
Two or more minds working together
Okay.
can achieve more than they ever could alone.
He called it a mastermind alliance, right?
Exactly. And he had those great examples.
Like Kate Smith and Ted Collins.
Them, Edgar Bergen, and Charles MacArthur.
Oh, right. And Henry Ford.
Even he acknowledged his wife's role in his success.
So this isn't just about having a business partner or something.
No, it's bigger than that.
What is it then?
Combine knowledge, experience, creativity.
Okay.
It all gets amplified.
The whole is greater than the sum of its parts.
Precisely.
That applies to so many things.
Everything.
Artists working together, scientists solving problems.
It's about creating something bigger.
And Hill believed anyone could benefit from this.
Anyone.
For business, for personal growth, everything.
Absolutely.
What about those times when you just feel stuck, though?
When progress is slow.
Yeah. What then?
Hill had a simple but powerful answer for that. Go the extra mile.
Okay, we've heard that one before.
But it's not just about working harder. It's about mindset.
What do you mean?
Exceeding expectations. Delivering more than what's asked.
He talked about those secretaries, right?
He did, but it applies to everyone.
Students, artists, parents, everyone.
Everyone.
It's about building a reputation for excellence.
Being the one who always goes above and beyond.
The one who stands out from the crowd.
Yeah, it's the one who gets noticed.
And that extra effort, that's what separates the good from the great.
It often is.
It's a choice we make.
A choice to be exceptional.
And when you consistently do that,
you build momentum.
Opportunities start to appear.
Doors open.
I can see that.
It's powerful.
Okay, so we've talked about a lot.
I have.
Positive thinking, collaboration, accurate thinking, going the extra mile.
It's a lot to take in.
But it all starts with a foundation, right?
The foundation is everything.
That clear understanding of what you want.
And that brings us to Hill's definiteness of purpose.
All right, back to the beginning.
It's the starting point for everything.
Yeah. He said, without it, we're like ships without rudders.
Just drifting.
Lost at sea.
Boundless.
So we have to take the time to define what we want.
We do.
For goals, dreams, aspirations, what impact do we want to make?
Big question.
What legacy do we want to leave behind?
That's the real question.
Once we have that figured out, what then?
Hill said, write it down.
Make it real.
That act of defining it gives it power.
And don't just write it down and forget about it, right?
Right.
Review it. Keep it top of mind.
Your guiding star.
I love that.
And when you have that unwavering purpose,
what does?
Opportunities appear.
Challenges seem smaller.
And the path forward becomes clear.
That's amazing.
It's like we're putting together this puzzle, you know. Each principle is another piece.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it all builds this bigger picture of success.
I like that. But there's one piece that's always kind of fascinated me.
Oh, yeah. Which one?
This whole law of attraction thing.
Ah, yes.
It's been popular forever.
It has.
But Hill had some specific ideas about it.
He did.
So what'd he say?
He called it a universal principle, right?
Okay.
Where you attract what you focus on.
So, like, if you think about good things will happen.
It's not quite that simple.
Okay.
It's deeper than just wishful thinking.
Okay. So what is it then?
He said it operates on both conscious and subconscious levels.
Interesting.
Affecting your relationships, finances, health, everything.
It's like we're creating our own reality then.
In a way, yeah.
That's a lot of responsibility.
It is.
So how do we actually use this law effectively?
It starts with awareness, right?
Okay.
Being mindful of what you're thinking about most.
So like what's taking up space in your head?
Exactly.
Okay.
Cultivating those positive expectations.
Then visualizing what you want.
Like it's already happening?
But he also said to be careful about the negative stuff. Right?
Oh, yeah. Dwelling on fear and negativity, that can manifest too.
It's like what you resist persists, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so we're constantly shaping our reality.
Through our thoughts and beliefs.
Wow, that's powerful stuff.
It is, and it takes conscious effort.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here. Habits, positive thinking, accurate thinking.
We've been busy.
But I want to touch on the Mastermind principle one more time.
One of my favorites.
It's just so fascinating to me, this whole collaboration thing.
Oh, it's incredible, the power of synergy.
Hill was really onto something with this one.
Two or more minds working together towards a shared goal.
He said they could achieve far more than anyone working alone, right?
That's the magic of the Mastermind Alliance.
And he gave all those awesome examples, Kate Smith and Ted Collins, Edgar Bergen and Charlie McCarthy.
Henry Ford even credited his wife for much of his success.
It's not just about having a business partner, though, is it?
It's so much bigger.
So what makes a Mastermind Alliance so special?
It's the combined knowledge, experience, the creativity.
It's like a brain trust.
It is.
Bouncing ideas off each other, supporting each other.
And pushing each other further than you could ever go alone.
And Hill said anyone could create one. For anything.
Business, creative projects, personal growth.
Anything.
That's amazing. What about when you're working towards your goal, though?
Yeah.
And you hit a wall, you know?
Those plateaus, they happen.
What did Hill say about overcoming those?
He had a simple but powerful answer for that. Go the extra mile.
Ah, there it is again.
It always comes back to this, doesn't it?
It's like the secret sauce.
That's the key ingredient.
So it's not just about working harder.
It's about mindset.
What kind of mindset?
A mindset of exceeding expectations.
Going ahead above and beyond.
Every single time.
You told those stories of secretaries, right?
He did, but it applies to everyone.
No matter what you're doing.
It doesn't matter if you're a student, an artist, a parent, an entrepreneur.
It's about building that reputation.
As the one who always delivers.
Who always goes the extra step.
The one who stands out.
And that makes all the difference.
It does.
So we've come full circle.
Back to the beginning. Positive thinking, collaboration, accurate thinking, going the extra mile.
And it all starts with that foundation.
Definiteness of purpose.
Knowing what you want.
That's where it all begins.
Hill said, without that, we're just drifting.
Lost at sea.
Aimless.
So we need to take the time.
Define those goals, those dreams.
Articulate them clearly.
Write them down.
Make it real.
And review them regularly.
So they stay top of mind.
Your guiding light.
Wow, this has been an incredible deep dive.
It has.
17 principles for success, straight from Napoleon Hill.
And they're all interconnected.
Working together.
To unlock your potential.
Overcome those challenges.
And create that life you dream of.
So it's not just about learning these principles.
It's about applying them.
Taking action.
Every single day.
The journey to success, it's not always easy.
It's not a straight line, that's for sure.
There are going to be bumps in the road.
Setbacks, challenges.
But with the right mindset.
And the willingness to keep learning.
You can achieve anything.
Anything you set your mind to.
Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the master key to success.
It's been a pleasure.
We hope you found it valuable.
Inspiring.
And we hope you'll take these principles.
And put them into action.
Because remember,
the keys to your success
are already within you.
Go unlock your potential.